They look like bears, but eat like vegetarians, move like sloths, and live like loners. Are pandas really bears? Meet the giant panda. Fluffy, clumsy, undeniably adorable, and technically a bear. But what if I told you pandas are terrible at being bears? In fact, they might just be better off as koalas or even sloths. Giant pandas are part of the bear family, Ursidae, but they're the odd ones out when it comes to evolution. Most bears, grizzlies, polar bears, and black bears have sharp claws, strong jaws, and are either meat eaters or omnivores. They hunt, scavenge, hibernate, and rule their ecosystems with impressive strength and adaptability. But pandas, well, they are bamboo junkies. Their closest relative is actually the spectacled bear of South America, not any marsupial. Giant pandas have the digestive system of a carnivore, but their favorite food? Bamboo. Lots and lots of bamboo. In fact, bamboo makes up to 98% of their diet. Thing is, pandas don't have the enzymes to digest it properly. They eat up to 18 kilograms of bamboo a day just to survive. That's like a lion eating grass all day. Not efficient. And all that chewing slows them down. They don't hibernate. They don't hunt. They mostly eat, sleep, and live alone in misty forests of China. It's safe to say they're not your typical bear. Now let's hop down to Australia and meet the koalas, not actually a bear, but a marsupial. And yet, they share some strange similarities with pandas. Koalas and pandas are both specialist feeders. Pandas eat bamboo while koalas eat eucalyptus leaves, leaves that are low in nutrients and toxic to most animals. Like pandas, koalas depend on gut microbes to digest their fibrous diet, and they sleep up to 20 hours a day. They're both solitary, slow-moving, and dependent on one plant species. They both have strong jaw muscles and specialized teeth for grinding tough plants. While pandas are placental mammals and koalas are marsupials, their lifestyles and diets are surprisingly similar. But wait, what if pandas are actually more like sloths? Sounds crazy? Let's unpack that. Sloths eat leaves. They move slowly. They sleep tons. Their metabolism is like molasses. Sound familiar? Sloths sleep up to 15 hours a day and barely spend an hour eating. They're built for maximum chill. Pandas, on the other hand, spend up to 14 hours a day eating and the rest sleeping or resting. No hunting, no foraging, just bamboo, nap, repeat. Both are built for minimal effort. While sloths are napping pros, pandas are full-time snackers. While sloths hang upside down in tropical rainforests, pandas stay grounded, but they share that lazy elegance. Most bears are adaptive. They can live in forests, tundras, or mountains. Pandas? Not so much. They're found only in small mountain ranges in central China, mainly Sichuan, where bamboo grows. Habitat loss is a major threat. If bamboo forests disappear, so do pandas. Unlike other bears that can thrive in a range of environments, pandas rely on a very specific type of habitat and diet, making them much more vulnerable. Pandas also struggle with reproduction. Females are only fertile for 2 to 3 days a year. Even in the wild, successful breeding is rare. That's why they need so much human help to survive as a species. So yes, Pandas aren't good at being bears in the traditional sense, but they've carved out their own niche. Their behavior, diet, and lifestyle are more like lazy vegetarians, much closer to koalas or sloths. They've evolved to become plant-eating, slow-living specialists, not the strong, adaptable omnivores we think of when we hear bear. And maybe that's the point. They don't need to be grizzly-grade hunters or fearless climbers. But that's exactly what makes them so unique, so lovable, and so worth protecting. Pandas are pandas, and that's more than enough. So the next time someone calls a panda a bear, just smile and say, sure, technically. But deep down, they're living the koala sloth dream. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.